Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz today, January 4th, 2016, 10:14 p.m. Birmingham. Topic: stand down, stand up. There's more happening than we thought, obviously. And but let me tell you, it was the Oath Keepers that were asked to stand down. Believe me, they're there, they're ready, anything they can do, you know. But why they were asked to stand down, I don't really know. I think I know, but I really can't say it right now. But who is the militia first? And what do you think about the militia? Well, number one, the militia is a bad word. Well, it's only a bad word if you're a tyrant. Keep that in mind. For those who don't know this, our nation was founded on brilliant, free-loving badasses. Clearly, I mean, that's just the way it is. And they were founded, and they're the same group of people, and the free-loving people are still here. They just stayed down. They let the country take its course, but they're here for protection from outsiders and from insiders should they decide that they want to do something like what they shouldn't do. Well, it's hard to imagine that nowadays, because our country is currently being deconstructed by moronic or morons, liberty choking dumbasses, also known as politicians, or liberal politicians. Liberals, you see, don't mind what you do as long as they approve it. That's simple. I mean, clearly simple. They're kind of a King George III and his inbred dipsticks in that regard. Or, for a more current example, they're somewhat like Islam in their fascism, sins, the billy goat beards of and the suicide vest. Look, World War III has begun, whether you know it or not, and it started just weeks ago. This Christmas, we had entered World War III, and we don't know where it's going, not just yet. We know the outcome is not going to be good, and that's going to be a fact. But let me tell you, again, the Oath Keepers were asked to stand down by the family's attorney, and they did. But they stood down for a reason that you're not aware of. See, the militia were here long before the Oath Keepers. Although they both are like this, militia was first. And when the Oath Keepers stood down, it's like the trainors said, oh, hell no. And this is where they are. They came back in. Now, people are trying to make it sound like a non-meaningful thing, that what they took over is no big deal. Well, it is. They're lying to you. It is a real big deal to them, because if it was not, they wouldn't have anything to say about the militia coming in. It was a big deal. And it's going to get bigger. And I'm going to say this, we will know by the 1st of March just how big of a deal it's going to be and how widespread it's going to get. Naturally, we hope, I hope, my family hopes that this will be resolved and quietened down. But if we're in a war, then the war is going to spread. And the militia loves this country. And the militia will fight anyone that tries to harm this country. And let me tell you, ironically, this is not something that some wild card just decided to be a protector of the people that think that they're invisible, but they are. In Luke chapter 11, verse 21, it says, guard your house, guard your possessions. What is your possessions? You have a family, you have a wife, and you have children. You have property that belongs to you. That's your house. Your possessions is your family. Guard them, says the Bible. Who ordained that? Who said that verse needed to go? Jesus Christ did. And not only did he say that, he also said in Luke chapter 22, verse 36, like, hey, Joe, do you have a sword? No, I don't have one. Then go sell some clothes and buy you one. Unlike the United States government, go get every gun from every free man. For what? To be freer? No, the only reason we're free is because we have guns. Jesus knew that you and I and anyone that lived in a free country, in any country, would have to be able to protect that country and you that's part of that country. The militia was formed just when the government was formed, at the very same moment. They were there. They were silent. They came up only when needed. And apparently today they're needed. So I never remember seeing anything where God says, all you peace-loving people, give your swords up. And in the 2000s, all you peace-loving people, give the government your guns. No, he didn't say that. He said, go and sell your cloak and buy you a sword. Today, go and sell something and buy you a gun. That's what it boils down to. Now, what exactly happened that changed from Friday to Saturday in Oregon, I don't know. I think I know, but I don't want to say something that I can't back up. But the rest of this, I can back up every bit of it. But guys, it's going just the way it's supposed to. Otherwise, it wouldn't be going this way. Keep that in mind. And also keep in mind the militia are the good people. Jody Wolf Expoz.